Alright, this is lesson 7.2, problem set. And we'll just do a couple of the problems from the homework just to kind of get you started. You're supposed to be doing, looks like 1 to 57 odd, so you have quite a few of them here. So let's go down to number 20. So number 20, we have the absolute value of 2/7 a plus 3/4 equals 1. So remember, when you have that absolute value, you're going to do the equation twice when you take that absolute value sign. You're going to set it equal to +1, and you're going to set it equal to -1, and you're just going to solve. Subtract 3/4 from both sides. Oops. And you're going to subtract 3/4. So -1 minus 3/4 will be -1 and 3/4, or -7/4. Okay, we're going to divide by 2/7, which means we've got a equals, and then we've got invert and multiply. Take the bottom number and multiply, and we get a equals 7/8 for one of our problems. And then over here, divide by 2/7, 2/7, so a equals -7/4 times 7/2, which is going to be -49/8. And those are our two answers. Alright, let's do one like number, 44. So we have the absolute value of 1/10 x minus 1/2. I'm trying to do some of the harder ones. Okay, so we're going to take the absolute value signs off. And when you do that, you end up with two problems. So the left side stays the same, and the other side changes to its opposite. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, let's bring the 1/5 x over. And then that equals 2/10, common denominator, so we can combine those. Add 1/2 to both sides. 1/10, and we'll find a common denominator, so that's going to be 5/10. So -1/10 x equals 6/10. We divide by -1/10, divide by -1/10, which means invert and multiply. And that goes away, and that goes away. And that gives me x equals -60/10, or -6. Okay, let's look at this one. So let's go ahead and rewrite the right hand side by distributing that negative. Okay. And we're going to add 1/2 to each side. Doesn't really matter what order you do this. And instead of 1/2, we'll make it as 5/10 so that we can combine these two. And then we'll add 1/5 to both sides. 1/5 x. And actually that'll be 2/10 then. So we have 3/10 x equals, these added up, divide by 3/10. I'm not going into a lot of detail here because you should have this down. This is old stuff. Multiply by its inverse. And we have x equals 40/30, which equals 4/3. So there's an answer, and there's an answer, and you're done. Okay, so don't forget to do these equations twice in order to get two answers.